Shirley Bovshow is here showing us and teaching us how to make our own succulent bouquets that are really the in thing for weddings right now, which doesn't seem, you know,
I know, and
trendy.
they're so easy, guys.
Yeah.
And so I want to show you, lift it out of the, it's pretty heavy, but this is a hand-tied succulent living bouquet, which makes it a little different than most bouquets because you could actually take all of this and plant it after the event. So right here you can see these are great. Isn't that cute?
What a great keepsake for that.
And you know, the succulents really last years. They can last
years. They can last years. All you need to do is just take them off. You put it on a little perlite or little cactus soil, and it starts rooting. You know, you can't get more life out of this. It's much more user-friendly also than a floral bouquet.
What is it?
Is it floral?
Floral is the other.
Yeah.
Floral is. By the way, that is our second clue word for our Fun Jet Dream Vacation sweepstakes. I just want to say I love the message here because these plants are so hardy.
Yes.
They will live on and on, hopefully blessing the bride and the groom's union. But also I love the hardiness mixed with the delicate nature of the you know, other accoutrement. If I can use that word again.
And all,
it also has dried flowers in it too, so it gives it a little color.
Yeah.
So you can just do everything. You guys are going to learn how to make it today.
All right, so what materials do we need to make
All right,
this,
it's
Shirley?
pretty straightforward. You're going to need some floral wire. I have some here that's heavy. This is 18 gauge, this is 20 gauge, and you may need some picks if it gets really heavy. Floral tape, scissors, and then just some pliers for working with your wire and some wire cutters. And you need some succulents.
And lace.
And the pretty stuff. That's after you put it together, you decorate it. But you want to see how you prepare your stems? Take a look at my tape here. First thing you do is you take a succulent and you take off all of the soil from the roots. Wash it, get it all off, and then remove the lower stems so that you have a little bit of the trunk that's left. Oh, you like that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and then make sure you dry it because the floral tape will not stick to it if it's wet. So I'm just preparing this. Then I took an 18 gauge wire and I just pierced it through the stem. That's gonna make it stand up. Then I cut it in half, and then I pierce it with another one going crosswise, and you can see I bend them down. So now I have a nice sturdy holder. Now the floral tape is really important that you stretch it while you encircle it because otherwise it will not stick. So all I did was I covered the stem, I covered the wire, and we're ready to go. This is what it looks like.
The whole stem all the way down.
This is completely ready to go to make a bouquet.
Okay, so let's make our bouquet.
Okay.
Then do you typically want to start with the big one in the middle and work your way out? Is that the idea?
Yes, absolutely, focal point. So I think this one's going to come off, so it's okay to take it off.
Okay.
What you want to do is start with your the three largest. So say if we wanted to use this, then you're going to cross them. Okay.
Why are you crossing them?
Well, because then it gives you a nice rounded effect.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't round up like that. Let's take this one. And then what you're gonna do is now, if you like the way that looks, put it together and then get your floral tape where we have it right here.
And this is going to be the sort of the heart and soul of the bouquet.
This is
center part of
you know what, let me use this one as an example. That'll be the top part.
Okay.
And so as you keep adding, just keep stretching it just like that, Christina. You'll start adding to the lower levels. And it just naturally, if you keep turning it around, it will make it into a round type of configuration. Are there better
succulents? Are there succulents that work better than others?
Yeah, I think so. Some of the echivarias, for instance, well, I have an aeonium here, which is nice. What I like about these is that they pretty much are easy to handle. They're not going to break up.
Yeah, some of
these do break, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's like some of the, I'll go ahead and show you, but see, it could come off easily if you're not careful. So you've got your first three. That's cute.
There you go.
All right, now just take that out.
Okay.
Something you may want to do is use filler. Like this one, this is a beautiful little filler, just to soften the edges between one succulent to the other. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And you know what, let me just do this. And every time you add, you tape. So this is kind of fun. I mean, get some good music on, get your favorite music on, and just, you know, start at, that's cute. Okay, so then we're gonna start at the top. Again, I'll help you. It's also something you can do with somebody else. I mean, two people.
Let me just ask you something though. When, because I'm curious, is how you get this and plant it like that without, will it root? I mean, there's no root to it. So how do you do that?
That's, look what I just, actually, that's a good thing that fell. You know why? This doesn't have a root, right?
Right.
If I put this in a pot with cactus soil, guess what? It's gonna root.
Oh.
That's right. But now these, for instance, this one, what we're gonna do after the event, you're just gonna take off all of the rolls, and then you just cut it off with a scissor. Take all these little heads and you just put it right on the soil.
But it's
and
special
that is it.
soil that you use, right?
Well, you could actually use even potting soil.